So how you guys doing the exam? Oh, the homework. Chapter 5. Are you guys doing okay for the chapter 5 homework? Or what do you think? Are you guys okay? How are you doing the integral part? Do you think you guys okay for the next week? Yeah, next week exam, right? Next week is exactly the Wednesday's exam. So make sure just don't be behind the homework. And then practice exam, you can see it's in the web assign. Can you see the web assign, right? The practice exam. Can you see that, Isabel?
Yes.
Yeah. So make sure you should really start chapter 5 web assign. Okay. Also, as I mentioned, if you get the web assign right, but if I don't see your work, your exam point is marked off. Because it's computer is everywhere, software is everywhere. Like if you type the answer, maybe computer give you the answer, but I'm not gonna take your answer if you don't show any work. Okay. So, but again, I will start to 5.5, which is our last one today, last sections. Then after that, I'm gonna answer the homework question or any practice exam question we can go over together. So hopefully it doesn't take time. 5.5. Hey, so before we start 5.5, again, always make sure it's a sum of the formulas. Well, I'm gonna start writing a formula first before we start. Okay. So what's the integral x to the power n? What's that? I'm sure you have to know it. Anyone?
1 over n.
Yes.
Is it 1 over? Yeah, is it 1 over n plus 1?
2x to the what?
N plus 1.
N plus 1 and then what? It's something missing.
Plus c.
Plus c. Okay, perfect. Okay, so don't forget the plus c. Okay, so I don't want you to memorize. It's only I want you to memorize what's derivative. Okay, what's the sign derivative?
Oh, cosine x.
Cosine x. What's cosine derivative?
Negative sine x.
Negative sine x. What's tangent derivative?
Secant squared x.
Yes, secant square x. What's cotangent derivative?
Negative cosecant squared x.
Yes, negative cosecant square x. What's a secant?
Secant x tangent x.
Yes, secant x tangent x. What's the cosecant?
Negative cosecant x cotangent x.
Yeah, negative cosecant x, cotangent x. And what's the natural log? X derivative?
1 over x.
Thank you, 1 over x. What's the e to the x derivative?
E to the x.
Okay, e to the x. Okay, perfect. Okay. Those you need it. Okay, pretty much everything, that's all you need it. If you have that one, I mean, pretty much all the questions you can solve. Alright, so here we start. So look at this example. 5.5. Find the integral x cubed cosine x to the fourth plus 2 dx. I mean, if you forgot that, this part. Oh, I have a cosine. Then let's take the integral. Oh, cosine. Let's take the integral. Oh, we should come back to sine. Okay, that concept is true. If we have a cosine, let's take the integral, let's go back to the sine. But problem I have is that part. Did you see the inside? Wow, inside looks so messy. Right? X to the fourth plus 2. If we have just x, yes, that's an easy one. Oh, I just need to come back to sine x. But now I have a messy part happening. So something like, questions looks messy. So we're gonna use different technique. It's called a substitution rule. Yeah. Because 5.5 is the most important section for your this class. It's a substitution method. It's gonna go everywhere when you're going to take the calculus class. So even only than this calculus 1, 2, and 3, you have to know how to do the substitution method. Okay? So pay attention to that part. Okay? This part. This looks messy, right? Because if we have a cosine x, I know we just come back to sine x. So now I have a cosine x squared plus 2. Well, that's really messy. So we call this messy part is let u equal x to the power 4 plus 2. So it just makes one variable here. That variable we call u. Okay. Then what happens is, if you change the u, make sure everything become the u. No more x. So even you have an x cube, you should not have the x cube. If you have a dx, you should not have the dx. Everything have to be u. So that's called a u sub. It's a u substitution method. Okay. So how do you change it? How do you change the x cube? Or how do you change the dx? So I have to take the derivative u. I'm going to take the derivative u with respect to the x. So let's take the derivative du become the derivative u is du. Okay. So what's the x force? Let's take the derivative. 3 x just a derivative. 3 front. Sorry, 4 front subtractor. Sorry, my bad. Okay. 4 front subtractor 1. Right? It's just a derivative. Just a derivative. It's called the dx. Right? Because I'm taking a derivative about the x. That's why I need a dx. So 4 x to the cube dx happening. Then, can you see this part? Okay, so let me rewrite this one. Okay, I want to take a look at. So this integral cosine x to the fourth plus 2. Then I just want to switch the order. X cube dx. Did you see x cube dx happening here? This
yes.
x cube dx, it's matched to that question's x cube dx. I just don't want to have a 4. Right? Let's divide by the 4. Divide by the 4. So 4 cancelled. So I got x cube dx is 1 over 4 du. Okay? Because divide by the 4. So can you see that part? This x cube dx, I can change it to the du. It's a 1 over 4 du. So I'm going to change to the du happening here. So now actually it makes everything easier. Integral cosine. So that part, it's u, right? Right now I say u. Cosine u. And this x cube dx, it's a 1 over 4 du. Okay. Is any questions so far? Now, did you see? Everything is u happening. Okay, no more x, right? This is the cosine u, here is the du. So I don't see any x. X is gone. That's what we are looking for. You can't have the x anymore because you change it to the u. So now, how do you take the integral? So again, 1/4 is a constant. So leave the 1/4. The cosine u du. Okay. So now, it's a cosine just integral. What's a cosine integral? Cosine is going to back to the sine. So answer is 1 over 4 sine u. Then what's my missing?
Plus c.
Plus c. Don't forget the plus c all the time. Constant c. We are more, it's pretty much done. So what's final answer is 1 over 4. Okay, question has no u. Question originally has an x. I can leave the u. So I just have to come back to the x. So sine. Plug in back. X to 4 plus 2. Then c. That's the final answer. Did you see it? Are you guys okay with it? So that's the final answer. Okay. I can always check it. This is right or not. If I take that derivative, you should come back to that one. I want to double check the answer. This is right answer or not. Okay. So I will take the derivative. So 1/4, it's stay 1/4, right? The sine, if I take the sine, you know it's become the cosine. Oh, it's a cosine. X to the 4 plus 2. Then, did you see what's happening on the inside?
Chain rule.
Chain rule. What's the chain rule say? It's a 4x cubed. It's the derivative, not the integral. You say just a 4x cubed. Then c is a constant. Constant goes away, 0, right? Then 4 and the 4 cancel out. So you end up the x cubed cosine x fourth plus 2. Oh, which is exactly my questions. That's why I know this is the right answer. Alright, any questions so far? You guys okay for the use of? What did you see? I mean, you can chat me or, show something if you understand it. You guys good? Or you guys so-so? Or what?
I'm a little bit confused on the part on the very left, the du over 4.
Du over 4?
You said let u equal x.
Yeah, this one?
Plus 2.
Yeah?
Yeah, just a little bit confused right there.
Yeah, this part, it's, so whatever that you see the messy part, normally we substitute one variables. Okay. Because cosine, the messy part, let's make the one variable u. So I set up that guy is u. If you do more experience, you understand which part is u happening. So let's say this part is u. So now I have to take the derivative. This one's derivative, no? Let's take the derivative u. Yeah, it's just power 1, right? It's just du. It's x fourth, derivative is 4x cubed dx. Okay? Just 4 front, subtract 1.
Oh,
okay.
I see.
You see?
Divided by 4.
Then I divide by the 4 because based on my question say I need only x cubed dx. So that's the only part I need. I don't need 4. So I need to divide by the 4. So that's why I can substitute that one part. Did you see that part happening? You got it?
Yeah.
Yes, okay. Is anyone else? You guys good? Okay. Just let's practice more so you understand much better. Okay. So look at this guy. Okay. Again, it looks a little messy. That means I gotta do the u sub. We call it u sub. Okay. Okay. So what's the let u equal in this case? Where's the u sub happening? Let u equal. Some part, the messy part makes just one variables. Let u equal
2x plus 1.
I'm gonna do the 2x plus 1. Okay. Then what's the du? Du meaning let's take the derivative. So u, let's take the derivative just du. What's the 2x derivative, right? 2, right? 2 dx, right? So I need to change that dx as u. So that means I don't want a 2. I just want a dx. Okay? So that's why I gotta cancel that 2. So did you see that? Oh, divide by 2. Divide by 2, right? So 2 cancel. So it's be dx, which is 1 over 2 du happening. Okay? So now actually pretty much we are ready. So make sure plug in everything u here. So integral square root. So inside is u, right? Because I said this is u. Inside. U. Then this dx, it's a 1 over 2 du. Right? 1 over 2 du. So now it's a little better. I just don't need to worry about what's messy inside. So now how do you take that integral? Again, 1 over 2 is constant. I'm going to take away. Right? The square root of the u du. So how are we going to do it?
And make the square root into a power?
Yes, what's the power say? Square root of power is?
1/2.
1/2, okay, perfect. D. So now everybody know how to take that one, right? Because that's just a regular power integral. Okay, so we're gonna do that regular power one. Right? So leave the 1 over 2. Right? then you have to add 1, right? 1 over 2, add 1. Okay, so what's the 1 over 2 add 1? Then you do the 1 over 2 add 1. Then plus c. Alright, so what are you getting here? 1 over 2. What do you get?
2/3 u to the 3/2.
So it's a 3 over 2, but you have to get the reciprocal, right? 2/3. Then you do this one 3 over 2 and then plus c. Okay, at least now I know 2 cancel out happening. Yes, finally 1 over 3. Yeah. Again, you don't leave the answer u though. You can't leave the answer u because the answer is only x. So what's u? You should back to the x. You should be back to the
2x plus 1.
2x plus 1 and then 3 over 2 power plus c. Okay, so that you have to be back to the 2x plus 1. Okay, so here's your final answer. You good? What do you think? Okay, not too bad, right? Not too bad. Okay. Any questions so far? You guys okay here?
We're good.
Good? Alright. Can you guys try that one? Just let me give it a couple of minutes because you said that definitely you have to master. Okay. Alright, see that one? I know it looks really, really messy. So what's my u happening, right? Where's the u happening?
1 minus 4x squared.
Yes, this messy part, I'm gonna do the u. Okay. The u equal 1 minus 4x squared. Okay. Then
we take the derivative, so we get du.
That's right. So I'm gonna take the derivative, right? What's the du happening here? Du equal
negative 8x.
That's it. Because 1 is 0, right? So 2 front, subtract 1. So it's negative 8. X, don't forget the dx. Okay?
Yeah, dx.
It's okay. So here's just a derivative we are taking. Okay. Then, next, what did you see? Okay. Did you see, oh, here is the x dx happening here. Exactly, I have x dx happening here too. Okay. So I can replace that one. Just so I don't need the negative 8. Right?
Divide by negative 8.
That's a divide by negative 8. Divide by negative 8. Oh, I see x dx is exactly happening, x dx. Right? 1 over negative 8 du. Oh. Okay. Now, can you change it as u? These questions have to be everything as u. Integral what? If you change it to the u, right? It will be u sub.
Would it be u over radical u?
No. This part, square root what? Right? Forget that part, right? This part, it's u, right? Square root of the u. Every okay. The x dx, what is it? X dx?
Negative 1 over 8 du.
That's it. It's negative 1 over 8 du. So that's happening, no? Okay. So this x dx becomes the negative 1 over 8 du. Then this denominator becomes the radical u. Okay, so that's why you know it's just everything u happening. Yes, now finally what can I do?
The reason you're able to put
say again?
The reason you're able to put the reason you're able to put the negative 1 over 8 du to the right and just the 1 over the radical is because what you circled over there is that the x dx is like they're both in the numerator, so they just kind of would end up being that way anyways.
Yeah, that's right. X dx is a numerator, right? So that's why exactly x dx. I can change the negative 1 over 8 du.
Okay.
Yeah. So negative 1 over 8 is constant, so we can just leave it, right? Negative 1 over 8 is outside. the integral. So what's my 1 over square root of the u? Take the derivative. Sorry, integral. Okay. U to the what? Okay. So the
negative 1/2.
That's right. It's just like this one, right? Then I have to make sure what's my power. Power have to be happen. Okay? So negative 1/2 deal. Then you guys know how to do it. Alright, so far how you guys doing? Okay? Negative 1 over 8. Okay, what's the negative 1 over 2 plus 1, right? Negative 1 over 2 plus 1. Okay, negative
1 over 2.
1, that's it. So it's B, the plus C happening. Right? 2, right? Because you gotta make the reciprocal for the 1. Okay? It's 1 over 2 and then 1 over 1 over 2, it's 2. Okay? It's negative 1 over 8. It's a 2, right? 2 U and then this guy is just 1/2, right? The plus C. Okay, so 2 and the 8 you cross out. Right? So negative 1/4. And then again, U, what's my U? You have to back that guy. Right? You have to be
1 minus 4.
1 minus 4 x square and the 1/2 plus C. Alright, any questions here? Do you have you guys okay here? Okay, you can stop me or you can chat me if you have any questions. Okay. I don't want to get lost here because that's definitely you have to understand that. Okay. So far, everybody okay?
Yes.
Yes. Any questions? Can we move on?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I mean, I see 16 people there. I mean, you can respond. Okay. I need some response. Okay. Okay. Because otherwise, I'm teaching myself. Okay. This guy, yeah. Alright. This guy, yes. Okay, so let's do that one. Okay. So what's my U sub in this case? Where's the U happening? So I'm gonna show you two way this guy. Because once you get used to it, you can avoid the U sub. U sub is not too bad. It's definitely it's just a longer step. But if you start to get used to it, and if you don't need to do the U sub, there's a little shortcut way. Okay? But let's the first one. Let's use the U sub part. Okay. So what's the U sub in this case? Let U equal.
3x.
That's right. Did you see that this is a little messy part? Oh, let's call the U this part. Oh, 3x. Okay. So can you finish that one? What's the du?
3dx.
Yes, 3dx, right? Because derivative x is dx. And dx, which I needed. I don't need to 3. Okay? So we know divide by 3. 3 cancelled. So dx equal 1 over 3 du. Yeah? Okay. So what's that guy? Right? Integral e to that part we call the u sub, right? U. Then what's the dx set? What's the dx set?
1 over 3 du.
That's it. So it's be 1 over 3 du. Right? Again, 1 over 3 is constant. I don't need it. Right? So 1 over 3 is out. E to the u du. But what's the e integral? We talked about it. What's the e integral? E go back to the just e. Okay? So what's that?
Yeah.
So 1 over 3.
So just be e to the u.
E to the u. The plus what?
Plus c.
C, no? Don't forget to C. We need to C. Okay, e to the u is always e to the u. Yeah. Okay, the final answer 1 over 3 is what?
To the 3x.
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 That's right, because you have to back to x. 3x plus c. Okay, that's the final answer. But that's the use sub technique. When you use the use sub. Yeah. Oh, for sure.
Thank you. Excuse me.
If I can see, I can say pressure here from here.
Yeah, I didn't think I made noise, but you must have seen.
Alright. So another technique. It's not really technique, but let's not use the use sub. Okay. So e to the 3x dx, right? Okay. E to the 3x dx. Because everybody knows e to the x is e to the x. Yeah, if you go back, e to the x is e to the x. Right? If you go back to the integral, e to the x is e to the x. So, which means maybe e to the 3x, it's become the e to the 3x. It's not thing change. But problem we have is that part. If I take that derivative, right? We know it's be the chain rule happening. Okay? So what's the chain rule said, this guy? What's the chain?
Take the derivative.
Yeah, what's the derivative of the 3x?
3.
It's a 3. But we are doing the integral, which means the inverse chain rule. So, it's a derivative is 3, but what's the inverse?
1 over 3.
1 over 3. So that's why it's 1 over 3 is happening here. The plus 3. So it's the inverse chain rule we are doing, pretty much. Did you understand where the 1 over 3 coming from? You can understand it. Because that technique we gotta start using more often. Especially calculus 2, we use chain rule inverse all the time. Because use sub it's not too bad, but again it's just little takes extra step. If you don't need it, we don't need it. We rather use that one, inverse chain rule. Yeah. You guys okay here? Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Alright. Yeah, let's go to the next page. This page. Okay. Oh, okay. Okay, I'm gonna start with that one, then I will come back to that one. This one takes time, and this one is really more important. Okay, more important. How do you take the integral tangent? Integral tangent. Okay, integral tangent. Okay, do I have a tangent here? Because if I see the tangent, I can come back, right?
Yeah,
But
like secant square.
I don't see it. I have a secant square, but secant square back to tangent. It's gonna be the secant square here. But, you know, if we are going to the integral, I need to see the here so we can come back to that way, right? I really don't see that just tangent by itself, right? Because that's the integral mean. Integral have to be come back to that way, right? I don't see tangent right here. I see the cosine. I see the secant times tangent. But I don't see just tangent by itself. Which means I can use that formula. Okay, make sure this formula is not working. Right? So what can I do? Right? Okay, back to the identity. Tangent is what? If you go back to trick identity, tangent means become
Sine x over cosine x.
that's right, sine x over cosine x. Right? So where's the u sub happening? Then u equal. So now I have to think about the u sub. Then u equal. Which part will become my u? I need to see it.
Would it be cosine x?
Ooh, yes. Why not sine x? Okay.
Why
Actually,
not sine x?
Yeah. Actually, the answer is yes. It's a cosine x. But why not sine x? Why not I can say u sub equal to cosine x? Why I have to choose a cosine? You have to choose a cosine. You cannot choose a sine.
I think the reason why is because I think the cosine is a denominator. It's more difficult to like integrate it.
Actually, it's another, yeah, that's a true concept. But let's say if I say cosine x, though, right? What's the derivative here? Cosine.
Oh, negative sine x.
Yeah, cosine. No, cosine. Sorry, cosine derivative is, sorry, my bad. Cosine
Positive sine.
derivative is,
Integral.
no, it's derivative, though. This is derivative. Cosine is, oh, yeah, you said right. Negative sine x.
Yeah.
Right? Right. That's right. Some students start to mix together, make sure this is talking about the derivative, not the integral. Okay? So, u sub become the negative sine x, right? The dx. Do I have a sine x dx for that questions?
Yes.
Yeah, I see this part. That's the u sub works. Okay, if otherwise u sub never works. Oh, exactly happening what I'm looking for, sine x dx, right here. I just don't need a negative sign. So negative, I can divide it, I can move that. Oh, so which means my sine x dx, right, is negative du. Right? Oh, this part, it's a negative du. Did you see that? Right?
Yes.
The cosine is exactly, it's a u. Right? So actually it's really nice. This numerator part is negative du. Right? The denominator is just u. Right? Which means negative I can stay outside. 1 over u du. No? What's this guy? Right? Negative is out and it's fraction 1 over u du.
1 over x. Isn't 1 over x natural log or something?
That's right, this one, right? Oh, if you see 1 over x or 1 over u, it's a natural log. Don't use this power, though. Power doesn't work. Okay? This guy. Oh, it's 1 over x it's a natural log x. So it's 1 over u is?
Natural log u.
Yeah, natural log. I need absolute value u. The plus c. Yeah? Yes, now I got the final answer. Negative, natural log, what's the u? You should back. You have to be back.
Cosine x.
Cosine x. The plus c. So this is your final answer. So tangent actually is a natural log. That we don't have a formula for that one. Okay. Okay. So that's the final. Hi. So far, any questions? You guys okay here? You guys good? Anyone else? Okay, hopefully you guys start to get used to the concept for the u sub. Okay, it's now, let's get this guy done. Okay, let's go. So now I have defined a number 0 to 4 happening, right? 0 to 4. Okay, still I should do the u sub though. So what's the u equal in this case? Let you think about it.
2x plus 1.
Yes, u sub equal 2x plus 1. Okay. Then what's the du? In this case, 2, right? Just 2, right? 2 dx. Okay.
2 dx.
Okay, so that's not bad. What's the dx? Divide by 2. Right? So dx equal divide by 2. It's 1 over 2 du. You guys got so far?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. Then now I need to change. This inside it's just u. Square root of the u. Then this dx it's a 1 over 2 du. Right? Oh, it's 1 over 2 du. Right? Everything is great. Square root of the u, the dx, it's 1 over 2 du. But problem I have is, can I write this part 0 to 4? That's my questions. Can I write exactly, from the 0 to 4? Can I do that? 0 to 4. That's my questions. This 0 to 4, it's based on which variable am I talking about?
It's respect to x.
Right?
So
It's a variable x, right? Now I have a variable u. That's not right. Right? This is talking about the x value. Then we are talking about the u value. That's why 0 to 4, it's not really working here. So don't put the 0 to 4, it's not right. So now the mixture concept is, so it's table check help you. Okay. If we have a x, it's from the 0 to 4. Oh, 0 to 4, right? Right? Because I have to change the u. Now it's everything become the u, not the x value. Then how do you change it to the u value if we have x equals 0? If x equals 0, what's my u value? That's pretty much happening.
would you?
Yeah? What's that? If I put the 0 here?
1.
1, right? Oh, it's changed to the 1. Does that make sense? Because I plug in the 0 right here. Right? It's be the u value is 1. Then now, how about the 4? Right? If I plug in the 4, what's really happening? 4 though. Right? 2 times 4 plus 1.
9.
9. Oh, it's a 9. So now it's a value change, not the 0 to 4. It's be 1 to 9. Does that make sense here?
Yes.
Okay. Then pretty much everything same. So not too bad. Okay. So it's 1/2 is out. Right? It's 1 to 9. The u is radical is 1/2 power du. So that's pretty much it. Okay. So 1/2 is out. The square root is 1/2 power, and the integral from 1 to 9. Okay, so now you're gonna finish it. Okay? So you're gonna add 1, right? So it's 1/1/2 add 1. Then 1/2 add 1. Right? Then make sure from the 1 to 9. No? 1 to 9. So it's be 1/2. So what do you get here, right? It's a
3 over
3 over 2.
No, 2 over.
Yeah, 2 over
3 over
3. The u to this one.
3 over 2.
2. The 1 to 9. Okay. Okay, so let's make sure this is the u value. I don't need to put in back to the x value because this 9 and the 1, that's also talking about the u value, right? U value. Right? This is exactly talking about the u value. So now I just need to straight plug in the 9 and the 1 right here. Okay, so let's cross out here. Okay, 1/3 it's out. Yeah, it's constant 1/3. So I'm gonna plug in the 9 here. 9. So 9, 3/2 power, right? Then I'm gonna plug in the 1. 3/2 power. Then you guys know you have to subtract each other.
Yes.
Okay. Yes, now, are you guys okay for the how to do this math? 9 to the 3/2 power. What's the 9 to the 3/2 power? I'm sure you guys know it. You have to know it. Okay. What's the 9?
Root of 9 cubed.
Yes, square root, right? Of the power 3, right? That's this means, right? Because it's 1/2 is the square root of the 3 power. But this is actually regular 3, right? Radical 9 to 3. 3 to the cube, right? So what's the 3 to the cube?
I know.
Okay.
27.
27, right? So this is the 27 actually. Okay. So it's 1/3, 27, no? But it's a 1. 1 is always 1 no matter what. What's the power you have? Oh, it's just 1. So answer is 27 minus 1, which is 26/3. So that's the answer. Are you guys okay here? Do you have any questions? You good? Okay, perfect. Yes. Anyone else?
So would this work as well if we were to reintroduce x and just do it that way as also?
Yes. Yes. I mean, if
So
you
we
don't
don't-
want to change this one 1 to 9, you still want to keep the 0 to 4. Right? If you want to keep the 0 to 4 right here, This u, you should back to this guy, 2x plus 1. Does that make sense? You should back the 2x plus 1, then you can plug in 0 to 4. If you want to do it that way. Alright. It's both way works. You exactly want to change everything u, or you want to back to the x, then you plug in the 0 to 4 later. You can make either way works. It's gonna be same answer no matter what. Any questions here? Are you guys okay here? Yeah. Alright, now, okay, so listen very, very carefully here. This is really, really major part for this class, today's lecture. This one is a hard one, so listen carefully though. Yeah. Because it looks really mess. Here's a square root. 1 plus x square and the x to the power 5, right? The dx. What's my u sub? Okay, clearly I need to u sub these questions. Let u equal what? Right?
1 plus x squared.
Yeah, let u equal this inside, right? 1 plus x square. Okay, so I said let u equal 1 plus x square. Okay. Then what's the derivative u? Okay, so let me give it a couple minutes. What's the derivative u? Du equal what?
2x.
2x,
2x dx.
2x dx. But do I have a x dx for that part?
No, we have x to the 5th dx.
That's right. We have a x fifth dx. Well, that's the causing this problem. This question makes harder. Oh, I need x dx, but I have a more than x. I have a x to the power 5. So now I have to think that way though. Square root 1 plus x to the square. Then this is x to the power 5. This part. Okay. I'm gonna separate x to the fourth, the x dx. Does that make sense? That makes x power 5, right? So I want to separate the power 5, x to the fourth, and 1 more x. Then you can see, oh, it's x dx is happening. I can see, oh, it's x dx is really happening right here. This part. I just don't want a 2, so divide by 2, right? Divide by 2. Yeah, sorry. So it's b, x dx is 1 over 2 du. So 2 cancel. Okay, everybody copy, listen carefully, because next step is start a little more complicated, okay? Because x dx is not too bad. 1 over 2 du. So, this guy, oh, I can say this is 1 over 2 du. Then also this guy, oh, it's just a u. Square root u. Did you see the problem happening? Then what's this guy?
Stays x.
Stay the x. But can I keep the x? Can I keep the x? Can I keep the x the fourth? That's the everybody having a hard time.
You have to do a different substitution?
Yes. You cannot. You cannot keep the x because, did you see? Everything has to be u. That's why we call it u sub. Make sure you never leave this guy. You can't leave the x. So how are we gonna change that guy? This part has to be changed as u. Okay. So don't leave any variable x. Make sure u sub meaning everything has to be u. So how are we gonna do it? How are we gonna change the x to the u? Especially this x fourth become the u. So go back to the, yeah, right here. Look at the...
Do we set that 1 plus x squared equal to x fourth and then...
That's it, yes. That's a good call.
Yeah,
Okay, so this part, back to the originally, how do you set up the u, right? Let's make the x squared by itself. So x squared equal what? Right? U minus 1. This is x squared by itself is a u minus 1. So I can see it's a x squared is u minus 1. Then what's the x to the fourth? If you have x squared u minus 1, what's the x force? U minus 1 what? Square, right? Because I need to square. I need to square both sides. Oh, here is my x to the fourth. U minus 1 square. That technique called back u sub. So we are now back to the u sub. It's a back u sub. That we call. Yeah. Just finally, that you gotta write that. Okay. Integral square root u happening. What's the x force? X force is that guy. Right? U minus 1 square. Right? What's the x dx? Oh, it's a 1 over 2 du. Okay, now everything is u. Well, I know it's a little messy, but at least we got the u part of it done. Yes, now, how do you take that integral? This one, a little more, algebra, you have to work with it. Okay? So let me write for you. Okay, 1 over 2 is constant. Okay. So I'm going to take it outside. Okay. The square root, everybody knows it's 1 over 2 power. Right? Then what's this guy? U minus 1 square. What's the u minus 1 square? I need a distribution.
U squared minus 2u plus 1.
That's it. Oh, I gotta distribute it. U square minus 2u plus 1, right? U square negative 2ab, right? Negative 2ab. So 2 times 1 times u. Then plus 1. Okay, so it's be u square minus 2u plus 1. Then du. Okay. So now what? Now what can I do? I haven't taken the integral yet. This is just setting up. It's just algebra have to be done before you take the integral. Okay. Now what? Distribution. Distribute. Distribute. Because I have to see the power. Each power we need so I can take the integral. Everybody okay that? So what's the distribution here? U to the 1/2 times u square. What's that? What's the u to the 1/2 times u square? That's you doing, right?
Yeah, the
u to the
exponential cancel out.
yeah. This one add, right? You 1/2 plus 2. You are adding exponents. So what do you get? U to the
5/2.
that's like 5/2. 5/2. Okay. Make sure this one you have to add exponents. So next one, negative 2. Now u to the 1/2 times u, right? What's the u to the 1/2? Sorry.
3/2.
That's it, times u. Again, you have to add, right? So it's a 3/2. Okay. This is the 5/2. 3/2. The last one, distribute it. U 1/2. du. Is that good to go here? Yes, now I'm more pretty much almost there, almost done. Because this part, I just need to make sure it's a power rule happening. Integral takes time. Integral definitely takes time. 1 over 2. Okay, so let's start, right? Plus 1. Sorry, I'm not gonna write it 1 by 1. So let's add 1, right? What's the adding 1? 5 over 2, add 1. 7 over 2, but you gotta make the reciprocal. 2 over 7.
2 over 7.
Then 7 over 2. You good? Then minus 2 to stay. So I need to add 1 here. Right? 3 over 2, add 1. Okay. So let's add 1. No? What's that if we add 1? If we add 1.
5 over 2.
But you make the reciprocal, yes.
2 over 5.
2 over 5. You do that 5 over 2, right? Then last one, you have to add 1 again. Okay. So it's be 3 over 2, right? If you add 1, but reciprocal. 2 over 3. Then you do that 3 over 2. Then finally plus C happening. Alright, Yes, we are almost there. Okay. Okay, so now almost. So 2 and 2, let's cross out. Ne? Let's cross out 2 and 2. I got the 1 over 7. Okay. Then you, I should back to the 1 plus x square. Okay? Oh, it's 1 plus x square 7 over 2. You good? That's the first piece. This guy, it's a 4, right? But again, times by the 1/2. I know, 2 I can cross out. So negative 2 over 5. And then u, again, back to the x. You have to change it, the x. So it's be 1 plus x square 5 over 2. Yeah? Again, last one. 2 cancel out, right? 1 over 2 and the 2 cancel out. It's 1 over 3. The u have to be 1 plus x square 3 over 2. Then finally plus c. That's your final answer. Ugh, what do you think? Are you guys okay here? Stop.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, are you surviving here? I mean, it's quite long. I can see it's quite long. But actually, be honest, that's not long. If you take a calculus 2, it's one question sometimes takes 30 minutes to just take the integral. This is not too long at all, be honest.
I quit.
Yeah. So it's I know it's calculus 1, it's just up to the chapter 6. Calculus 2 start to chapter 7. Chapter 7 is all talking about how to take the integral. It's many techniques we're gonna use how to take the integral. This is still basic. Just make sure you understand that this technique, U sub, everybody understand it. Not too bad. It's a back U sub. That's the new technique you have to understand. It's called back U sub. You have to back to the how to make the U happening for the extra stuff. Because you have to back to the U. Yeah. Yes. Are you guys here? Are you guys okay here? I mean, definitely sure you need to practice. That's definitely sure you need to practice here. Yeah. Okay, so let me see. Okay, here. I want to make sure. Isabel?
Yes?
Yeah, you said practice exam chapter 5, right? Oops.
Yeah.
Okay.
On the 5.5 questions.
5.5, right? So we are working on the bunch of the 5.5 right now. Okay, so this guy. So here's I open up the practice exam, chapter 5. And then, so let's quickly do the 5.5.
One of them I had was 23.
23, okay. 23, where is it? 23. This guy? Oh, here. This guy.
Yeah, 23.
Okay, 23. Okay, we can do this question to Isabella House. And then there's the back U sub question as well. You should know the back U sub, so we can do the couple more example here. Okay, if we need a copy, this is a practice exam number 23. Copy that one. Copy that question. Okay. Okay, let me copy the questions. Yeah. Okay. 23, right? Okay, everybody copy that one. Square root. Right. X cube sine 9 plus x to the 5 over 2 dx. Okay. You guys, it's just 3 more weeks and we are pretty much done now. Can you believe it? It's 3 more weeks.
Crazy.
Crazy, yeah. It's shutting down the campus and just 3 more weeks and the semester is over. It sounds crazy to me, yes. Okay, did you copy? You good? Alright, here are the questions. Okay. where is my u sub, right? This looks more messy. If you see something messy, more you don't have a choice. Let's get the u sub. Where's my u? There u equaled.
9 plus x to the power 5 over 2.
That's it. Oh, this part, whole thing, let's call the u, right? 9 plus x to the 5 over 2. Okay, then what? Okay, so we practice
Take the derivative.
Yeah, go ahead. What's the du in this case? Okay, you should know that. What's my derivative in this case? Right?
So 5 over 2x.
Yeah,
To the
5
power
over
of 3 over 2.
2, and then subtract 1, right? So subtract 1, 3 over 2. Sorry. Yeah, sorry. 5 over 2, that's 3 over 2 dx, right? Yeah. Okay. Here is a number 5 over 2. Okay, pay attention to that part. Do I have x the 3 over 2 dx for that question? Do I have it?
Yes, it's actually the radical x cubed. It's just
Did you see that, Isabel? Right here.
Yeah.
Right? This is actually exactly 3 over 2 power, right? Right? This part. And then dx. You can change the order. You can really change the order. So I can say, oh, it's a sine 9 plus x the 5 over 2. And this part, I can say, it's a 3 over 2 power, right? This one. The dx. Oh, I see. It's happening 3 over 2 to the dx right here. So I can back to that du. But I just don't want a 5 over 2. Okay? So I need to cancel this 5 over 2. So what's the x 3 over 2 dx in this case?
2 over 5.
That's it. 2 over 5 du. Does that make sense, you guys, right?
Yes.
Right. So now, this part, oh, it's a 2 over 5 du. Exactly, I can see it. So it's integral sine. This one, it's just a huge u, right? It's a u sub u. Then this part, it's right here, right? Two over 5 du. They're actually pretty much done. But again, 2 over 5, it's constant. I don't care. Okay? So it's just what's the sign? U integral. What's the sign? Sign back to what? Okay, I wrote it. What's the sign? Sign.
Negative cosine.
That's it. Negative cosine back, right? Sign back to the negative cosine. Oh, so it's gonna be 2 over 5 negative cosine u de plus c. Yeah. The answer is negative 2 over 5, right? The cosine u should back to the original one. This guy. 9 plus x to the 5 over 2 de plus c.
Thank you.
You are welcome. Okay, this is number 23, so make sure you guys know it. Okay. Yes, any questions? That's all Isabel, you needed?
No, I had more, but
Okay.
if you have time, I can just post it if you don't have time.
Okay, no, I don't have a time today. So which question next one?
The other one was also 24, the one after that one.
24, okay. Okay, so you guys copy that one. I know, this one looks a little messy. Okay, you guys copy that one. Okay, did you guys copy it?
Yeah, I did.
Okay, so let me copy that one. Okay, 24, you said? Number 24. Tangent inverse 5x. Then 1 plus 25 x squared dx. Okay. Do you remember this guy? This guy. This formula. Okay, so here's the question. Here's the question.
Yeah.
This formula, you have to remember it. Okay? You have to remember that formula. Okay. If I have a tangent inverse x, if I take the derivative, become the 1 over x
1 plus x squared.
Yes, okay. That's the derivative. Yeah. Okay. Because, oh, wow, really looks like that one happening, right? Really looks like that one happening. Okay. So, where's my u sub? Okay, let's think about it. What's my u sub here?
X squared plus 1.
X squared plus 1. Yeah, I can say it's the u sub here, x squared plus 1. Okay, so that.
Oh, never mind.
Yeah, no, you can. It's fine. 1 plus 1 plus what?
25x squared.
Yeah, 25 x squared dx. X squared. Ooh, so what do you see? What's the du? Du equal what?
50x.
It's b. Ooh, looks like, did you see it? It's b. If I go to 50x dx happening, right? I really want you to make sure. Do I have an x dx for these questions?
No.
No. I don't see x. I have a 5x, but it's attached to the tangent inverse. Right? So it doesn't make sense. Yeah, I don't see x dx. So which means this one is not working for me. Does that make sense? So the u sub setting up is not right. So I cannot do that. Okay? Then where's my u sub happening, right? Where's my u sub? It's really, really happening. Okay.
Inverse tangent 5x maybe?
Okay, then what happened? There. U equal tangent inverse 5x d. Okay? Okay, this whole messy part, that's the u. Alright? Then what's my derivative du? Okay, this guy though, if I take that derivative, become that way. Right? If I take that derivative, become like just like that. Okay, so it's 1 over what? 1 over
X squared plus 1.
no, I know it's b. If I have x, become the x squared. But now I have 5x.
Oh, 5x squared plus
That's right. So if we have a x, you can say x. But now I have a 5x. So become the 5x square have to be happening. Okay. Oh, it's a 5x square plus 1. Did you see that? That's why the 25 is really happening here. Then, don't you remember something one missing? What's my missing? Chain rule.
Chain rule?
Yes, what's my chain rule here?
Times 5.
Times 5. Oh, I need times by 5 because it's chain rule. This is not the integral, it's a chain rule, just regular derivative. Then make sure dx. Right? Okay. I can put the 5 on the top. I can put the 5. Dx. Okay, so now, did you see denominator 5x squared, which is 25, x squared plus 1 dx? Did you see my questions? It's right here. Did you see it? Right here.
Yeah,
That's exactly happening here, right? Oh, it's a dx over 1 plus 25x squared. I just don't want to have a 5, right? So I don't want a 5. So what's that, right? So it's b 1 over 25x squared plus 1 dx equal 1. This
1 over 5
yeah,
du?
let's take 1 over 5 du. Everybody okay so far? Right. So now, Isabel, are you okay? Are you with me?
Yes, thank you.
Okay. I know it's not so easy. So this part, so pay attention. Tangent inverse 5, it's a u, right? Then this whole thing is the guy. Right? Oh, it's a 1 over 5 du. Right? This whole thing become that one. 1 over 5 du. So it's really nice integral really happening right now. Okay? So it's just 1 over 5 integral u du. So what's the answer? 1 over 5. 1 over 2, right? It's just power 1. U square, then plus c. So answer is 1 over 10. The u is the guy. Oh, it's tangent inverse 5x, the power 2, the plus c. So here's the answer. I know it's really nice, not nice answer, but that's it. That's your final answer.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Yes. Anyone else? How are you guys doing here? Yeah.
I think number 30.
Number 30?
Yeah.
Okay.
I had that one too as well.
Number 30? Okay. Do you guys know it? If it is messy, actually it's easier. Be honest. Really. Because it's clear what's my u sub. Where's my u in this case? I just want to make sure that one. What's my u?
Is it the 5 plus tangent?
Yeah, I will probably do that. Okay, so let you guys copy it. Okay. So you guys copy that one. Let me copy that one. Okay. Number 30. Okay. It's a homework, it's not easy or it's okay? I know some of the question maybe it's not so easy to solve, but I hope it's decent homework. Okay.
Yeah, I think it's decent.
Okay, decent. Alright, did you guys copy, right? So look at it, this guy. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Where's my u sub? So whatever the messy part you see, it's become the u sub. So what's my u sub, right? There u equals
5 plus tangent t.
Yeah, 5 plus tangent t. So what's the du? What's my derivative u?
Secant squared t.
Secant square, right? Tangent is the one, right? It's a secant square. Oh, it's b. Secant square t dt. But do I have a secant square dt for these questions?
No.
Are you sure?
Wait.
Is secant 1 over cosine?
Oh yeah,
That's
1 over
right.
cosine.
We do have it. It's just a different way to write it. But actually, did you see that part? Right? Oh,
Yeah,
that's
it's an identity.
1 over cosine, which is a secant. That's exactly happening here. It's a secant square t dt happening. It's right here. Exactly what I'm looking for. That's why this question is not too bad. Okay? So this is the integral du, right? But this whole things, it's just a du. Oh, okay. 1 over, right? Third root of, this is u, right? U. They make sure this whole thing is my du, though. Du. Okay. Does that make sense? You guys okay here? Okay. Then, what's my power? U?
To the negative 1/3?
Yes, negative 1 over 3, right? This is the third root. It's negative 1 over 3 du. They're actually pretty much done. Okay, so exactly you can do the plus 1. Okay, so it's B. What's the adding one here? Add 1. 3 over 2, 3 over 3.
2 over 3.
By reciprocal, so it's B.
3 over 2u to the power of 2 over 3.
3 over 2, so that you gotta make the reciprocal. My bad. Yes. 2 over 3, and then. No. Why I'm writing the same things? That's it. You add 1, right? You add 1. So you're adding a 2 over 3, right? So it will be the 3 over 2, right? Then plus 3. Okay, so answer is 3 over 2, and the u is the guy. I know it's a little messy, but that's my u. 5 plus tangent t, 2 over 3 plus c. Okay, this is your final answer.
It's not too bad.
Not too bad, right? Once you understand the way the U part happening, I know some identity you might have to know it, but it's not too bad. Okay, it's really not too bad. Alright. Look at that one. This is your last practice exam 32. This is your last one. I want to practice this one. Okay? So you guys copy it. I know it's a practice exam, it's a 32 questions, so make sure you gotta master the all user part. Okay. So copy that one. 32. Okay. Did you copy? Yeah.
Yes.
Number 32. Integral x 2x plus 7 power 8 dx. Alright, where's my u sub? Where's my let u equal?
2x plus 7.
Okay, so here it's go. Yes. Let u equal 2x plus 7. Okay, what's the du?
2 du.
2 du. Sorry, 2 dx, right?
Oh, x, yeah.
So, do I have a dx? Yeah, I do have a dx. I just don't want a 2, right? Divide by 2, divide by 2. So dx is 1 over 2 du, right? Then now, let's think though. I need to back to the u, right? Integral. This part everybody understand that. That's a u sub happening. It's a u. Okay? Oh, it's a u. Right? So u to the power 8. Right? U to the power 8. Then dx. dx is, I get that. 1 over 2. du. Do I have a leftover x? What can I do? Okay, everybody okay that one? So I set up everything. dx is ready. U to the power 8 is ready. But I do have a leftover x. What can I do this guy? What can I do that one? Today we did that. You can't leave the x. Make sure everything has to be u. That's why we call u sub. Or back u sub. What? Don't worry about it. I will talk to you. Because I'm not sure. Okay. Alright, so that's the things we gotta do. So how are we gonna do that? How are we gonna do that this left piece x?
2x equals
Yes.
u minus 7.
I can make the x by itself, right? Right here. Subtract the 7, right? 2x equal u minus 7. But again, I don't want a 2. So it's x equal u minus 7 divided by the 2, right? So this is my x. That's what we call back u sub though. This one back u sub. Okay? Back u sub. Okay. Alright. So now finish that one. So this part, go that one. Okay? So it's B. u minus 7 over the 2. Okay. Just finally, okay, whatever the constant, you have to leave it. So 2 and 2, it's a bit of 4. So 1 over 4 is out. Okay, here is u minus 7. And here is u to the 8, the du. Okay, let's go ahead. Distribute it.
U to the 9th minus 7 u to the 8th?
So 1 over 4 u to the 9th minus 7 u to the 8 du 1 over 4. Okay, final answer. Right. 1 over 10 u to the 10th minus 7 is out, right? 7 1 over what? 9 u to the 9th でプラス c. Okay, finally, pretty much the answer. Here is 1 over what? 40. Okay. What's the u? You have to back.
Oh, 2x plus 7.
2x plus 7 power 10. This one, negative 7 back to 4 times 9, right? So 36.
36.
で 2x プラス7 power 9でプラス c. Here's the final answer. Yes, any questions? You guys get at least getting that concept? Okay?
Yeah.
Hi. Yes, hopefully you can start homework. Okay. I know last page, this part I want to quickly finish on Monday. Doesn't take time. This is just a little concept. If you understand that, help the integral quickly finish it. Okay. But I will cover this last page of the chapter 5.5 on Monday. But doesn't take time. Then we can review the pretty much all the practice exam on Monday. You guys good?
Yeah.
Any questions so far?
No, I think just understanding the concept.
Alright, hopefully you guys practice a lot of yourself, okay, over the weekend. And then see you guys on Monday. If you have any questions, again, put in the discussion board. I will help out there. Right, otherwise, yes, you guys have a nice day and have a nice weekend.
You too, Professor Ryan.
Bye.
Bye, thank you.
Bye, guys.